The Questions of King Milinda. Book 8. 8 Conclusion. On the conclusion of this putting of puzzles and giving of solutions between the king and the elder, this great earth, 84,000 leagues in extent, shook 6 times even to its ocean boundary. The lightnings flashed. The gods poured down a rainfall of flowers from heaven. Maha Brahma himself signified his applause. And there was a mighty roar like the crashing and thundering of a storm in the mighty deep. And on beholding that wonder, the 500 high ministers of the king, and all the inhabitants of the city of Sagala who were there, and the women of the king's palace, bowed down before Nagasena, the great teacher, raising their clasped hands to their foreheads, and departed thence. But Milinda the king was filled with joy of heart, and all pride was suppressed within him. And he became aware of the virtue that lay in the religion of the Buddhas. He ceased to have any doubt at all in the 3 gems. He tarried no longer in the jungle of heresy. He renounced all obstinacy. And pleased beyond measure at the high qualities of the elder, at the excellence of his manners befitting a recluse, he became filled with confidence, and free from cravings, and all his pride and self-righteousness left his heart, and like a cobra deprived of its fangs he said, most excellent, venerable Nagasena, the puzzles, worthy of a Buddha to solve have you made clear. There is none like you, amongst all the followers of the Buddha, in the solution of problems, save only Sariputta, the elder himself, the commander of the faith. Pardon me, venerable Nagasena, my faults. May the venerable Nagasena accept me as a supporter of the faith, as a true convert from today onwards as long as life shall last. Thenceforward the king and his mighty men continued in paying honor to Nagasena. And the king had a vihara built called the Milinda Vihara, and handed it over to Nagasena, the elder, and waited upon him, and all the multitude of the Arahat Bhikshas of whom he was the chief with the 4 requisites of the Bhiksha's life. And afterwards, taking delight in the wisdom of the elder, he handed over his kingdom to his son, and abandoning the household life for the houseless state, grew great in insight, and himself attained to arahatship. Therefore is it said, wisdom is magnified o'er all the world, in preaching for the endurance of the faith. When they by wisdom have put doubt aside, the wise reach upward to that tranquil state, that man in whom wisdom is firmly set, and mindful self-possession never fails. He is the best of those who gifts receive, the chief of men to whom distinctions given. Let therefore able men in due regard to their own welfare honor those who are wise, worthy of honor like the sacred pile, beneath whose solid dome the bones of the great dead lie. Here ends the book of the puzzles, and the solutions of Milinda and Nagasena.